What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more acid techno, and this time we're going to listen to a tune by Draftpunk, an artist named Ilya, I believe from Moscow. He has made tunes on Wawa. He made a release with the Geezer where there were two tunes that he collaborated with the Geezer. That's where he sort of came to my attention. And then I went and got two records from his label, which is called Stomping Ground. We're going to listen to the first one. There's three Stomping Grounds. I don't have the second one. I'm working on that. I do want to get that one too. But yeah, so this is from the first Stomping Ground. It came out 2016. We're going to listen to a tune called Stand Your Ground, and it samples a certain character known for having a bald head and a Van Dyke beard like my own, and for talking some crazy lines over the course of a show called Breaking Bad. So you might be familiar with the sample if you know the show Breaking Bad. But yeah, this is Stand Your Ground by Draftpunk on his label Stomping Ground 2016.
What does a man do? A man provides.
Although I don't know about that opening part. That opening part almost sounded like Game of Thrones, like what does a man do? A man wears other people's faces and assassinates them or whatever. But no, the sample we got coming is from Walter White. I like this, that cymbal is delicious, but what I was going to say is, I like this opening feel. It has a sort of like warming up kind of vibe, and also, you know, there's an artist, Ben Fraser. He makes both acid techno and psytrance. Some of his tunes feel like a hybrid of those styles. This opening kind of has a bit of that feel. Like it could go into an acid-heavy psytrance sound or acid techno. This basically, at the very least, I think this would mix well with some Ben Fraser stuff. Sabretooth is another name he produces under. I believe his psy-heavy stuff is under Sabretooth, where the acid techno stuff is under his own name. But no, I love this, and I love the way this like lush acid layer, say that 3 times fast. But it's like this warm feeling that's just getting a little hotter, a little hotter. Got a nice groove to it too. It's not trying to burn the house down. It's not trying to be like a, you know, blaze brains apart sort of fireball. It's just like determined and focused and steadily ratcheting up the intensity and the temperature. And again, that main acid groove is nice. But it's keying up. It's like you're getting boiled, but it's slow enough that if you don't pay attention, you don't know what's happening. Those cymbals, man. Really nice. Another layer, like a more warbly layer came in right near the, before we lead into this breakdown. Here we go. Walter, hit us, man. What happens if you were to stop coming into work?
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year?
Love the effects, a little bit of echo.
You wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? I am the one he wants.
I fucking love that sample. I do like the show a lot. I'm not like cultish about it the way some people are. I enjoyed it, but after a couple seasons I sort of like lost, I wasn't following it as closely, so, but I just, you know, there's so many good lines in that show. And that speech is one of the better ones. I'm now remembering, Anger Fist, I think, sampled that in a tune he called Knock Knock. It doesn't use as much of the sample, it's a more narrow, like, sampling of it, but listen to the acid now. It's like really flying up top, but it's that same, like, groovy riff. There's that, there's like a warbly like accent. Again, if some of you who are watching this haven't been following my older channel, over the first couple hundred reaction videos I did to techno and trance, I was sort of developing like a nomenclature, idiosyncratic and subjective, specific to me. But, you know, terms like warbly, I've started to use in a certain way, so whether you go back and watch some older videos or just keep watching more reactions, eventually the words that I use, I'll do it consistently enough that you'll start to get a sense of what I mean. And again, the sort of like smooth, mellow, if still energetic outro, the same way we came in. Bookended. Siren creeping back in. I mentioned it before, sirens, you know, they can be hit or miss for me. Sometimes I don't think they're integrated right, but this one is, it's done well, it's soft, it's tasteful. It's a tasteful siren. I don't know if some of you listen to techno when you're driving in your car, if you have a car. I do sometimes, and every once in a while I'll listen to a track with a siren sample, and it makes me like, wait, is that? And to turn it down, wait, no, it's in the fucking track. Long outro though, it gives you a lot of options as a DJ. You can have long double drop out, but because there's still that like soft acid groove and the siren, it's still worth double dropping out. I mentioned it before, if a tune starts breaking down to the point where it's just a kick and a hat, there's no real reason to double drop with it, right? Like, it's over. But this gives you a lot right to the end. I do like the way it ends with, you know, the siren actually like doing a final turn off instead of just fading. But yeah, like I said, I'm a big fan of that tune. I like this guy's work a lot. I don't know a whole lot of tunes. As I said, I have that record on Wah-Wah, and I have 2 of the Stomping Grounds, and I know there's well, I have the first and the third. I do want to get the second. I don't have it. I believe the second is with Benji. And you know, those of you who've been watching my acid-techno reactions going back to the other channel will know I'm a big fan of Benji's work. So yeah, I do want to get that one as well. But yeah, I just don't have quite as much of this this artist's tunes as some other people, but I am a fan of the work, and I really do love the sound. It's like a classic, groovy, energetic acid-techno sound. You know, that's right up my alley. There's a certain type of acid-techno tune I call acid-techno workouts, and it's just characterized by an energetic sort of atmosphere and, you know, a sort of a drive and a focus. And again, that hit on what this tune was doing. It wasn't trying to like be this like, you know, hyper overdriven, like super intense, like frantic tune. but it was very focused, determined, and driven and energetic in its own way. So I give it respect. I really do enjoy it. So let me know if you're a fan of this guy's work. Let me know if you like this track or this record specifically. I'll come back. There's one on the third Stomping Ground, Constantly Rotating. I believe that release is with Geezer. So I do want to get to that one. I don't remember if that tune specifically is Geezer, so we'll revisit that question when I get to that reaction. But hopefully you're here for it. Let me know if you are. Let me know if you have any comments or requests or other suggestions. I'd love to hear it. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate you. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.